So, small story goes. And I don't really know how to feel about this even to this day. But I went to a haunted house. You know, like the haunted house that you go to, you pay to get in, and there's like guys in there with chainsaws and shit. It was like that. So I go to this haunted house and I'm in line. And I decide to wear a bodysuit, like a red bodysuit. And it was skin tight, right? And I was in good shape back then. I was like 162. I'm like 190 now, but it's because I gained a lot of muscle mass. But also I got a little bit of a lower belly area. I got abs, but for some reason, like Jesus did not want to give me the full package. He wanted me to have that little flooper, which is some bullshit. But I got the abs though. It's weird. It's a weird fucking. It's weird. Strange as fuck when you see it. But anyways, dude, I have women tell me all the time, they're like, "You look so great," and I'm like, "But the flooper though," and they're like, "I don't even see the flooper," and I'm like, "What? You do you mean? It's right there. It's like a small little." Anyways, so I went to this haunted house, and I was wearing a onesie. It was a red onesie. I don't know if you guys remember Pink Guy, you know, Filthy Frank, but it was literally a red version of that. So it was just my face and a red bodysuit. So I'm standing in line, and my buddy has like vodka, and he's like got a little fanny pack on, and he's also wearing a onesie, and he's just smashing the vodka, right? Okay. And I'm smashing it a little too, but he gets blackout drunk immediately. But that's whatever. So I'm in line at this haunted house in rural Alabama. Rural as hell. And I shit you not, I can't believe this to this day, but somebody would smack my ass every 5 minutes. Just smack my ass in rural Alabama in this shoulder to shoulder line that was hours long at a haunted house. Now, the demographics for the people smacking my ass is going to shock you. So, this is fucking wild, man. It's pretty wild, to be honest, when I think about it nowadays. My ass would get slapped, and I would turn around, and 9 times out of 10, it was like a 45-year-old white lady, obviously rural Alabama. It was like a 45-year-old white lady and her like 14-year-old daughter. Like, and they were both laughing, and she was like encouraging her daughter to slap my ass. And they were just having a great time. Family fun. And I was just the sexually harassed man. And it's crazy. It's like awful to think about, but I was literally, this happened so many times in line where it was like a small, little tiny girl and her like mom like slapped my ass. And I had to like turn around and put my ass towards my drunk friend. So these like young little girls would stop slapping my ass with encouragement from their mothers, because one of them did it. And then all of a sudden, several other people in line started slapping my ass. Now, look, I'll be straightforward with you. I don't really give a fuck if like an older drunk lady slaps my ass, dude. Whatever. I'm wearing a bodysuit. Fuck it. Like, I don't, it does, look, I'm not going to pretend to be offended. I don't really care. Like, doesn't bother me. Like, whatever. Like, fuck it. I work out every day for a reason. Slap my ass if you want to. You know, I would prefer if you asked, but whatever. But no, it was like older women encouraging their young fucking children, to like teenagers, to slap my ass. And they would do it and laugh, and they're both just laughing with each other. And I'm just like, and I remember looking at my friends and being like, what the fuck's happening right now? Why is this happening? It was crazy, man. It's a crazy ass time. So let's fast forward. So we get to the front of the line where you pay, and my friend is blackout drunk, and I have to carry him. He's a little bit smaller than me. I carried him all the way back to the car, which was half a mile. And then I put him in the car to drive him home, because there's no way in hell I'm going through the haunted house. And then he throws up projectile vomits all over me as I'm driving, and it's hitting my face and shit. It was wild. It was a wild night. So Yeah, I remember awkwardly saying, y'all stop that now when they were slapping my ass. I'd turn around and be like, you stop that now, you crazy, crazy, crazy girls. They're just laughing, slapping my ass. Pretty wild, I want to be honest. Like, I tell people this story a lot, like, you know, like maybe like when I'm having a party at my house, and no one ever believes me. I'm like, bro, I had 4 of my friends there, and they'll all tell you. My friend Jake will tell you. Joe, until he died. I had 2 girls with me too, and they'll tell you too. They were laughing. Oh, fuck it. You know, they're girls too. Yeah, if it was reversed, I'd have been in prison for like 5 years. But I get it. I get the double standard. Men and women are different. I'm not going to pretend they're not.